Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. So we're starting in week number 12. And so this week we'll be talking about weight loss, weight management, how to gain weight, and some different aspects of eating and how we can look at eating. So let's share the screen here. Okay, here we go. All right, so week 12, eating for wellness and weight management. Okay, so you'll have your overview like you've had every week, and then we're going to go into this PowerPoint, which covers what we'll be talking about. Then you'll have a weekly reading. So make sure you do go through the PowerPoint and read the weekly reading prior to doing your wellness quiz. Okay. This next page is a RDA guideline reference, so you could take a look at that and see what the daily required guidelines might be for your particular situation as far as what you should be eating and in what amounts. Okay, so the discussions and assignments for this week. So besides the quiz, of course, which will be due Sunday at midnight, you'll have a fast food discussion. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so there's an overview. We're going to talk about fast food, and then you're going to watch 3 short videos about different fast food. I'll give you some fast food statistics, and then we'll look at chicken nuggets, what's actually in them. You might be surprised, and then talk about why fast food and soda are bad for your heart health. Okay, so the directions are there. Make sure you have your initial post done Thursday, and then have responses to 2 classmates by Sunday. All right, so the instructions are all there as far as the guidelines go as well. Okay, now going back. Okay, we're going to look at here now MyFitnessPal reflection. So now that you've had a chance to set up MyFitnessPal, you logged your daily intake for 3 days, we're going to go through a reflection. Okay, so what that reflection is going to consist of is looking at your reports, and then you'll look at those RDA guidelines that are listed above in the module. Okay, you're going to create 3 to 5 nutrition goals for a diet plan, and some of those goals can be what you did previously in your prescription paper. Okay, I have 3 resources here that you can take a look at to set up goals, a set of eating plans. Just take a look at those to get other information as to what some of those goals might be as far as how your eating is. If you're eating, and you have a balanced plate and you're already doing some of those things, you can kind of talk about the goals that you set up prior to setting up that meal plan for yourself. Okay, please be sure to use a resource. It doesn't have to be these 3, but use a resource and then cite that in your paper. Okay, and I'm going to give you an example here, MyFitnessPal reflection example. So this particular paper got full credit. So go ahead and take a look at that as an example of what a paper might look like. Okay, then you're going to complete your assignment, and that's due on Sunday by midnight as well. All right, so then after that, we'll talk about what's coming up with stress in the next week, and then do a module survey if you have the chance, and then we'll wrap up the week. All right, so as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or use the Remind app, as well as come to office hours. I'm available anytime, and with email and Remind, I get back as soon as possible. With Remind, usually pretty quick. Email, sometimes it takes me a little bit longer because I don't see the emails right away, but I try to respond to them as soon as I get them. All right, so have a wonderful week and a wonderful day, and we will talk soon. Take care.